Hello Diesel World, we're here with Nathan at the Texas Truck Jam, and we kind of want to go over a little recap, Nathan, of what happened. Last time I seen you, we were at Rocky Top. What happened there, what'd you fix, and what are we going to do here at the Texas Truck Jam?
So, it was very interesting. I literally didn't even get to make a pass. I got up there first round of qualifying for 590, spooled up great. But as soon as I left, I felt the torque converter lock and pull the engine all the way down. I'm like, what in the world? So I thought maybe torque converter issue or something like that. It finally got on top of the turbo, but it wasn't a good run because it, you know, it was a dog in the first half. So we pulled it around. I called Chris Buotti. He told me to rotate it through the gears, try to get it to do something, to unlock. It wouldn't do anything. So the next morning, first of all, Rod knew a guy, James, down in Florida that had a torque converter. We knew it was a torque converter. The torque converter was locked up. So he drove up overnight all the way from Florida, 8 hours away from Florida. Brought a torque converter. The next morning we pulled out, me and Josh pulled out the transmission. We had it planned to where we were going to pull it out. We were going to have the new torque converter in that he brought, and James pulled into the gate right when we pulled in the morning too. It was perfect timing. So the hitch was, as we pulled it out, we thought everything was going to go great. We were going to be ready for second round of qualifying on Saturday morning. Right. But so we pulled the transmission out. We pulled the torque converter off, and it actually wasn't the torque converter. It was the stator input that comes out of the pump was completely shattered. Oh wow! It didn't even break the input shaft. But because of those shattered pieces, it had gotten in the torque converter. So we did need the torque converter because of that. But now we're like, we don't have an extra pump. You know, we don't have an extra stator input. So Josh got on Facebook Marketplace, and we looked up the correct 5R or 4R case, and literally found one an hour away, 60 minutes away. Really? Yes. Paid the guy $300. He drove to the track and brought me trans. Wow. And it was the right trans too. It is exact trans. So everything you needed. Yes. And so we literally, there was a guy a mile from the track. We with a press, because we needed a press to press the pump out and put it back in. Everything was perfect. It was awesome. But now, because of all that extra time of getting the trans an hour away, going to we weren't going to make qualifying. But what happened that saved us was rain hit. And that stalled everything for a couple hours, and it was a blessing in disguise for us. So now we were able to make Q3 and get to race. Now, come the eliminations, we didn't do good, but that was because the only torque converter that we had was a stock stall. This needs a really loose stall for the big single turbo. We had like a 2800 stall in here or something like that, but this was a stock 1800 stall torque converter. We were just going to make it work. But what it ended up doing was, when I was spooling up and tapping on the spool stage, trying to get it to come up, it pulled me through my brakes, because I've got a 4R, I don't have a trans brake, I'm still on the brake, and it was so tight that it pulled me through the things. Red light, and I lose. But we made racing, and it was a blast. And the diesel community came together. That was the best part about all. That was absolutely. That's what made the trip. That was what made it all worth it. Literally, everybody come. I didn't know how to press that pump out and put that thing back in, but Mike Coleman was pitting right next to me, and he helped me. He jumped in. He ran to the shop, pressed it out for me. Just amazing. Literally everybody pitched it. I needed jack stands. I needed jacks. I think I remember you coming over to my pit and getting something. Yeah, I think I borrowed your jack stand. It was definitely a community effort, and it speaks to how awesome this whole racing family is. It really is. It really is. It's not like anything other. The diesel community is very, very special. Very small, and they're very close. Very tight. Yes, it's really awesome, because if you have a problem like that, they all jump in to help. Everybody jumps in. Everybody, no matter what, everybody's in to help you. No matter if you own a Ford, a Chevy, a Dodge, everybody's there to help. It's a team effort, and that's what's It did a 593
Okay.
on 590 index.
All right.
The first qualifying, the second qualifying did a 591.
591.
Yes.
So we
We're
came
right
to
there.
Texas. We're right in it.
Right.
then.
Right.
All right.
Exactly. This is what it was supposed to be doing. I'm stoked. This is
Perfect.
awesome.
Perfect.
Good
So
stuff.
I would say day one of Texas Truck Jam is
A win.
a win.
Yes.
Perfect.
For sure.
Perfect. All right.
For
Well,
sure.
we look forward to seeing you tomorrow,
Absolutely.
and you have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
too.